Looks like we should be live on both. Okay, let me get the chats ready on both. Alright, looks like we're good. Forgot to mention yesterday during my stream, happy spring. And because it's spring, we're going to be building the mini orchid. I didn't realize when I started this series of the botanical collection that they represented the 4 seasons. Even though I read it in the book, I never really put 2 and 2 together. So also, they did change to the different, like, recycled paper. And so now it's kind of, like, a little bit crappier. One second, I just gotta grab one thing. Okay. So yeah, it kind of feels like tissue paper now. It's very, very flimsy, and it looks like it's wet too. I don't know if it's... I can make it out in the video. Alright, so like every one of these, we're doing a little reading. The peach orchid, because I'm not reading that middle word. A staple in interior decor, the orchid is often seen as a popular motif in art and a tradition that spans more than 1,000 years. It is often portrayed in ink and wash paintings as part of a classic quartet of beautiful plants known as the 4 gentlemen, or the 4 noble ones. Together, they represent the virtues and continuous cycle of the seasons. The orchid spring, the bamboo summer, the chrysanthemum autumn, and the plum, I don't know why I just said the plum blossom, winter. With its beauty and endurance, the orchid symbolizes nobility, friendship, and integrity, all refined virtues of a scholar. There's a nice little picture. Noble by nature. Creating Lego decor that draws inspiration from nature is a relaxing and rewarding way to set your imagination free with their flawless symmetry. Orchid blossoms peek out to greet us from the humble nooks and crannies in nature. They stretch towards the light and absorb nutrients and moisture from their surroundings. This model captures every stage of the natural life cycle of an orchid, from emerging buds to a full blossom, and you can play with the posable petals to adjust it organically and find new ways to let it brighten your space. Whether it sparks your curiosity for new, noble, scholarly pursuits or nurtures your growing creativity, we hope you will enjoy the experience. The Lego Botanicals design team. We're going to hop right in. You can kind of tell here how it's like kind of cheaper material. And it says right there, it's the mix of paper and supporting responsible forestries. Okay, put that back there. Get rid of these. Gotta get my tools out. It's only 2 bags today, so it's gonna be a nice, easy one. I say that, and the last time I did one of these flowers, I punched the plate and sent my Legos flying, so let's try not to do that this week. I'll put you four right here, so you're not in the way. So far these are some of my favorite Lego sets, just because of how they look and how they don't really show the circles that have the Lego logo on them. So they do kind of look a little natural. It's not that I don't mind the Lego logo, but it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. Especially this one. This one's looking pretty neat. Just from the box. So, excited for that. However, I'm very excited for the bamboo, but I don't think summer starts until June 20th, I believe. So I'm going to be holding off on that one till then. Now, like I said, though, I didn't really plan on the chrysanthemum. I just happened to buy because I saw it at Sam's Club. It was like on sale. So I was like, you know what? I'll get that. That one's kind of cool. And then my wife got me the plum blossom for Valentine's Day. And then when I was reading that, that's when it finally snapped that these are like a set of 4. So then I got a Amazon gift card. I was like, you know what? I'll buy the other 2. And then just so happened spring was like the week later. Oh, so that's interesting. Why we did it like that is because we're putting them in here. There's always one part of these where it does not feel like it's secure. And that is this part. Usually it's once you get to the actual plant part itself. That's weird. I've never seen where you put the red pieces in like that. Very weird, very weird. Oh, I've never actually seen pieces like that. I just noticed the X's in them. That's something I love about these 4 sets too, is the differences in the planters. I'm just mad with the chrysanthemum one because that one does not come with any like pebbles or anything in it. So later down the line when I get a couple spare pieces, I could throw them in there. I'm pretty sure for all the other ones, you actually stuck them like right here. You didn't put them in the bottom technically like this is. It's very neat, very neat. I get to see a new building technique every week, or every time I do one of these, so that's cool. I don't like that. I really hope I'm not going to have to hook these on here. That will be a pain. onto our second and final bag. Funny, the petals are the little shield pieces, but peach. Oh, almost did that wrong. So all these other signs are really quiet. Now this one gets loud. Okay, that's not how I expected them to go on, but that's a lot better than what I was worried it was going to be. You just slide these on there. I thought it was going to be like something like this piece would just clip on them. And I never they never feel sturdy to me. It's like a little bunny. Hey, John on Twitch. I was just about to ask on this if there was gonna be like... Yeah, sorry, I didn't announce it in the Discord. I woke up late and then yeah, I think I woke up around 8 and then had to do all my apps. And then I got all set up. I was all good. It's a butterfly now. Yeah, me too. So how I played Xenoblade for 2 hours yesterday on the stream, I ended up just running around doing a whole bunch of stuff. And like, I didn't level up that much, but I got a lot of random stuff done. And next thing I know, I was like, oh, I haven't saved in a while. Let me save. And my last save thing was from the 2 hour mark when I stopped streaming yesterday. And the save went through, and then it was just like 7 hours. So I ended up playing for another 5 hours, just doing random stuff. So I should be able to walk through a lot of it today. But after this, I'm going to edit, do my little TikTok with it. Probably shower. And then I'll hop back on to do some more Xenoblade. Because I am thoroughly enjoying it. It might not be the most enjoyable thing to watch. Definitely all the stuff I was doing after stream, like, was a lot of nothing. So that's why I figured it'd be smart not to stream that. $5 hours, yeah. You know what might be cool? If you do game reviews. I was thinking about that. And usually I get people asking about doing Lego reviews too. I don't know how to like justify that. Not justify. I don't know. It's a random word to use. I don't know how I'd want my rating system. And also, I'm trying to be like, I would normally condense it to like, yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that, but I also don't want to, I feel like that makes sides. And I don't want people getting on here and being like, "Oh, you're an idiot because you gave this thing more than that thing." I'm not consistent. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not consistent with things, and I got called autistic the last time I was over my in-laws by my thought process and the way I like judge things. Or the way I, like, overthink things. So I feel like that wouldn't make a good review. I don't know. That's just my thought process. I have a really weird thought process. And it's like, I never... Yeah, you definitely did a while ago. It's one of those things, too, where it's like, I'll lose sleep. Because I'll be like, I didn't mean to say it that way. And I don't want to... I feel like that would just make my life more stressful for no reason. And I know how stupid that is. So, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll... Stop being an idiot. Okay, let's move this camera up a little bit more. So I was smart this time. I put, as you could tell, well, you can't tell because you're on Twitch. But if you go to YouTube, you could see the TV in the background. I have it playing through the TV, so I can actually read the chat through there. And of course, I have the Twitch on the right side, so I can't see it. Well, I can see it. I just gotta look over. See, I make issues out of the stupidest things. Cause like we both have the same ways. Bro, I'm the same. Okay, no, I get you. I'll be playing online and say one thing and it'll bother me. Okay, maybe review games that you like. Yeah. But then I also, like, I'm thinking about with, wait, these were all supposed to be that way? Are you kidding me? Well, I messed up already. These were all supposed to be that way. Because I am trying to think of a way to put the Kingdom Hearts games, once I'm done playing them, I want to, like, do... This is my order of favorite game kind of thing. Which I definitely did enjoy 2 a lot more this time around than I did 1. I think 1... is a better game to not stream. Oh. I was only supposed to make 1 of those, that's why. Top 10 Soras of all time. That is not that, difficult of a thing to do, because there's like a million of them. You'll see that more in, I think, Dream Drop Distance more than Coded. Because I think there's 2 different Soras in Coded. How many other Soras are there? There's a million, though. Yeah, I was thinking like a tier list too, but like, I don't like my editing skills as of right now. So I feel like I'm not confident enough to get a good edit out. Like, I have all the resources. I have all the time. But for some reason, it's just like, the second I start doing it, I'm just not happy with it. Like I said this several times with the banjo videos, I was going to edit out all the pauses and stuff, but I never did that. Geez, we're making 5 of these? I didn't even realize there was 5 in the photo. But the I'm gonna edit this out and not edit it out is a classic anybody's. Yep. Oh, speaking of which, I finally talked to Colton that day we went to the bar. And the reason why he hasn't uploaded the Smash video to the Antibodies is because he cannot remember the password. And I don't even think he can remember the email he used. So bees what it bees. Because then we were talking, because Tyler ended up showing up too. So it was like, if it wasn't 4 in the morning, I would have been like, yeah, let's all go back to my place and we'll stream a weekly Smash. Like Colton was like, oh yeah, one of the reasons why I didn't want to do it, or I kind of stopped doing it, was because he was always the one editing. And I was like, well, now I could edit. I edited that one. I gave it to you, and you haven't uploaded it. And that's when he was like, oh, yeah, because I can't remember the password. But that's probably going to be the last time we all see each other for probably another, like, 3 years. Because Josh was in for my mom's birthday. Kevin was just randomly in because Kevin randomly shows up. Tyler just happened to be awake at that time. Yeah, hopefully with the Switch 2, I'm able to get everyone together. Which I still have to start working on that bingo card for that one. For the launch. Or for the announcement. Yeah, it was hilarious because we went to Wawa. And we like ordered our food. And I don't know if Kevin called Tyler or if Tyler called Kevin. Not to sound cheesy, but I do appreciate texts when y'all were out. Back when y'all were doing vids, was really going through it. And y'all vids really helped me out. I appreciate that. I love to hear that stuff. I'm glad that's me being such... Nah, not to be. We appreciate it. You kept us going. You definitely got me back into it. That's why I don't want to, even though I do usually give like a little bit of a review or give like my opinion or rant about stuff, which is the funny thing, because it's like, I usually do give something like that, but I'm too scared to do it. And I think that's my issue too, is how especially now that I've just been doing the live stream and not really saving the videos, I can't go back and like, even though I think with YouTube Studio, I could download the videos. But I know with just regular YouTube, it'd be like, oh no, you gotta pay for premium. But yeah, I feel like a lot of YouTube now is just, oh, this person has beef with this person, and at this point, I don't even know anyone anymore. I just like to watch my one YouTuber that just randomly plays Fallout games and does lore videos of them. And he's got a very calming voice. I mentioned this before. I mentioned this several times. When it's official, it's worse on the anxiety. Yeah. So I just like to be, even though my voice, listening to my voice on these street recordings gives me anxiety. I just hope to be some relaxing content that people could just enjoy. I like the live stream because you get, because get to talk more. Because I feel like that... Well, what's funny, too, is, like, whenever I get, like, a new comment on... my shorts for these, I always get, like, nervous. I was like, oh, I don't want to sound like an idiot for this person. Oh, okay. So I feel like during the live stream, even though I still, whenever I see a new person, I'm always like, ooh, I'm getting little butterflies. Well, I already did kind of... Especially, it was one of my first ones when I came back, and there was really no one, and someone just got on to be like, oh, nobody cares. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna keep trucking. And I notice I always get at least one dislike. Usually it's only one dislike on each one of my videos. So I got a hater out there. And it's not like I'm like, oh, one that I was thinking it was him too. They were just like, oh, no one cares, and I was, well, because they said the way they worded it, it wasn't right. They were like, nobody cared or something like that. And I was just like, well, obviously if you posted that, you cared enough to type that out, so thank you. I don't remember, I think it was, I want to say it was the Deku tree. So I was already like 3 hours into it, and I was like getting exhausted, and then to get like a nobody cares, I was like, oh, okay. And then I like always jokingly do the like and subscribe stuff usually, but I know the one YouTuber that Sam watches, he like actually showed the statistics of when he started saying the like and subscribe thing. People actually started doing it more. Imagine watching someone for 3 hours building a Deku tree for you to only say, yeah. Man, it took me I feel like it was just somebody that randomly hopped on. I think I had it, that's why I've just been doing the just chatting on, even though I have a just chatting and gaming as one of the hashtags. On, because when I was putting, like, Zelda, I feel like that's why I got that guy. She was kind of like, oh, came on here for Zelda. I got this random guy building Legos. What the heck? Did I do that wrong? No, I did them right. This is not that sturdy, and I don't like that. There we go, I got it. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned this booklet. They did start using the like recycled paper, and it feels like tissue paper. And I guarantee it's going to get to the point where they don't even give the booklets anymore. You're just going to scan the QR code and you're going to do it through your phone, which that's going to kill me because I'm currently using, well, I do have another burner phone, so I'll have that one. I'll be using 3 phones at once to stream this. That's it? I'm done? Oh. Okay. Well, there it is. There we go. That's the mini orchard. Orchid. Cute. Very cute. Yeah, 41 minutes. That wasn't too bad. Got a lot of extra parts. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in, like always. I'm hoping to be back on with more Xenoblade, because I am craving it. I'm yearning for some Xenoblade. Also, here's my recap on the extra bag that I've been saving. This is all the sets I've done so far with the stream. This is all the extra pieces they've given. I was thinking about that. Do like a little mural or something. Alright, well, I'll hopefully see you in a few hours for more Xenoblade. Have a good rest of your day if I don't see you.